Popularity is a negative popularity. Are y'all hearing me today? They known as the dogs. Come on, somebody. They got bad reputations. Lord bless me with a home. They calling me. Can I have an apartment? You know me? I don't know you. I know of you. Now let's say another time. But you got to learn how to be content with who you are. Are you hearing me today? People stop trying to change for people that don't care. Going down the wrong road. Where are you going to end up? What are you going to become? You got people that church hoppers. Give me 5 more minutes, I'll be through. Y'all falling asleep on brother. She told me to take my time. Give me 30 more minutes, I'll be through. We got people that are church hoppers because they don't know how to be content. Ain't nothing wrong with all these churches. Amen. They're just like the folks that they've been married like 7 and 8 times, but they feel like something wrong with them 7 or 8 people they've been married to. The common equation is you. Come on, that's simple math right there. Something wrong with you. Are you hearing me? So people that's doing all this church hopping because they dissatisfied, they find something wrong. First of all, you came in the house looking for something wrong. Amen? Amen? And that's true. Fault finders find something wrong with everybody except them. Are you hearing me? Don't know how to be content. I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all give yourselves a hand. And then I'm telling you why you give yourselves a hand. Give yourselves a hand. This is why I am proud of this church. For like 2 years, y'all sat in these hard black chairs. And I was sitting in them nice soft leather chairs. But y'all kept on coming to this church. Amen. I feel bad for you. That's why I always try to keep you standing up. Because I can't sit down 10 minutes in one of these chairs. Amen? Y'all know I'm gentle. But you were content because you found godliness. Amen? You found something better than the physical. You knew you were being blessed, and it didn't matter what type of chair you had to sit in. It didn't matter. It was the type of church building that you were accustomed to. You were looking for godliness. I'm proud of it. And now that you got, sitting in some nice soft chairs and everything, God will bless you some more. Amen? He's going to bless you some more. And I used to preach an hour and a half. Plus, and you sat in those chairs. 3 hours. I would never preach more. But that just shows you, amen, that you were after more than the natural. It's just like good-looking women married to ugly men. I mean, look like, dude, how did you do that? Did you pay her? Did she lose a bet? What? And be all in public with him too, kissing him on them bumps on his face. She wasn't looking for the natural. She wanted something in the spirit. She wanted love. Come on, somebody. Y'all be having me acting up in here. Glory to God. I'm almost through. Why stop it? Why am I talking to you about being conformed to his death? being content. The next verse says, if by any means I may attain to the resurrection from the dead. Amen. And in the next chapter that we dealt with, Paul says, I know how to be abased, I know how to abound. Everywhere and in all things I have learned both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Now, let me give you understanding these two verses and we through. Paul was referring to the fact that when he started serving the Lord, he had to give up his riches, he had to give up his positions, he had to give up all these other things. But in serving the Lord, he got blessings that people can't count and just look at and say, okay, well, Paul got that and Paul got this and Paul got that. But he got blessings, amen, the way God wanted him to be blessed. I don't know about you, but I don't depend on my job to bless me. I don't depend on my income to bless me. I depend on my God to bless me. Because, amen, if you look at my income, I ain't supposed to be living the way that I'm living right now. Come on, somebody. I depend on what my God, amen, desires to bless me with. My relationship with God determines my blessings on earth. Are you hearing me today? And it's not about these natural things. Come on, somebody. It's not about these things that people work hard to get and try their best and they steal and they kill to get these things. Amen. It is about serving the Lord. Come on, somebody. I'd rather have favor with God. Come on, somebody. I feel like preaching a little bit. Y'all know me. I'd rather have favor with God, amen, and let God bless me than for me to work hard all my life and let other things try to come in my life. I want God to do it at God's time. See, I know the time when I was making $1,000 a week. Come on, somebody. But I was broke. I was disgusted. I hated that job. I mean, I had some people on that job that talked about me that had all kinds of evil against me. It is when I left that job making a whole lot less and started doing the will of God and gave 100% of the income from that job to the church that God said, okay, now it's time for you to be blessed because now you learn how to be content in whatever state you're in. Now you believe in there that it is by God's grace and God's mercy that you have been blessed. Are you hearing me? Now you understand, amen, that it's through serving the Lord that you have been blessed. Are you hearing me today? Amen. And so now, amen, if God would have taken it away, you think I'm going to stop serving him? Who gave it to me the first time? He'll give it to me the next time also. So you got to have hope in God, people of God. You got to put your faith in him. You got to stand and stay with him and not be concerned about all these other things, wondering how you're going to get this and how you're going to get that. Are you naked? No. Are you hungry? No. Because God has blessed you with the things that you need and he has every intention of giving you even more in this life. Tell somebody, I ain't going to die in the state that I'm in. I'm not going to go under in the state that I'm in because my God is going to bless me in due season and in due time. God is going to raise me up. I know you've been serving God for a while now. I know you've been praying and fasting and coming to church and giving and serving and doing all these things and you've been waiting for God to bless you. I got a message for you today. God is just trying to teach you a lesson right before you get there. He's just trying to get you in a point where you are content with living for him. Just to a point where it don't matter. You already know you're blessed me, I'll be satisfied. And this thing that God said, okay, now I want to bless you. Are you hearing me? When you get to the point in your life where you ain't just commanding God, God, when you going to do this? God, when you going to do that? God, how you going to do this? When you say, Lord, you know what? I just thank you. You get to the point in life, Lord, I just appreciate you. I thank you. I'm submitted to your will. Whenever and however you're going to do it, I'm grateful for just being in your presence. It is then that Paul said, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. It is then that God opens up the windows of heaven. Are you hearing me? To pour you out a blessing that you don't have room enough to receive. When I started giving my all to the Lord, he opened up the windows. He opened up the windows. Are you hearing me? And blessed me with the things that I wanted in this life. And now I ain't got to pray about nothing else concerning things Because the things don't get me. Amen? I just want to serve God. I just want to do his will. Are you hearing me? But I was at that same